Today in Clear Obscure Expedition 33, I will show you insanely cool build for Lune. Yeah, this Lune build is very good, and unlike most builds, we're not focusing on just one-shotting all enemies today, doing some weird stuff. We're actually building extremely cool party member. Yeah, this will be the build for nice, supportive and useful party member. So, as any other build, we start with our weapon, and the weapon of choice for this one is Redalim. If you don't have Redalim yet, it doesn't mean you can't play this build. Actually, you can do it because, again, it's not only weapon, it's also combination of skills, it's rotation of skills. But here's the main idea why we're choosing Redalim here. As supportive character, you want to act fast, you want to act first, you want to act before your allies, you want to basically be able to support your team and not let them down. So I'm looking for weapons that will scale with speed, and speed is agility basically. Agility and defense will give us nice speed bonus. That's why you can see my attribute allocation, and I got maxed out agility, maxed out defense, a little bit of might and some vitality. Again, you can't support your team if you're dead, and therefore we want somewhat high vitality to have more health also. So weapons which scales with defense and agility will basically work for this no matter what, but you can get again pretty much anything. Something that scales with vitality, defense, vitality, agility will also work. So column that will give you ability to generate light stains, more light stains and generate AP is also nice choice. There's loads of good choices for weapons for this build. However, again, I picked Redalim. Healing skills will generate one additional light stain. It will generate ice stain at the beginning of each turn, and I will replay instantly on consuming stains with a healing skill. So that's kind of main idea. Basically, we will be able to do more turns when we're doing healing skills that consumes stains. And Redalim will give us ability to get ice stain at beginning of each turn, which is least useful stain for healing skills. So why the heck we need this Redalim? Let me show you how this lady will perform in battle. So look here. First of all, we got high speed. And as you can see, we're acting a lot in turn order. Yeah, we're acting multiple times in a row actually. So what is our rotation combination? Turn starts, we got ice stain, our blue stain, and whole build is based around abusing revitalization, basically abusing ability to heal 40 to 60% to all allies at once. Revitalization is extremely powerful again, because in this game you're not scaling your heals by leveling skills or something else, and heals basically don't care how much health you have, because it not heals you 1k health, it heals you percentage based heal. At the same time, it will apply regeneration to your party. And here is the main problem with protective and regenerative skills. Most of the time, you actually don't want to use them. You want to stay on full health, you want to stay in protected, safe range. That's why building full support with all healing spells is something I don't think is really useful. That's why instead we got combination of fire skills, which is Immolation and Wildfire, and combination of ice skills, which is Ice Lance and Crippling Tsunami. They're extremely nice and synergetic. Look here. For example, we can start our fight with Crippling Tsunami. It's medium ice damage to all enemies, one hit, and most importantly, it will apply slow on targets. Slow on targets is extremely cool when we're acting first and acting fast with high agility, and my party is based around high speed, high agility. So Crippling Tsunami will not only deal some damage to these guys, but also it will slow them down. It will push them down act line. And now look over here. We're acting right now, then we're acting once again after CL, and then once again after this monster. So basically we got 3 turns in a row. And that's basically how it works. Crippling Tsunami or Ice Lance will generate blue and light stain. Now we got 3 blue, 1 light, and this is enough to use Wildfire with increased damage. It's fire damage to all enemies, it will burn them down, apply burn, and I actually need a boss to showcase you how build will perform next. So again, Crippling Tsunami is our starter. Basically, we're starting with Crippling Tsunami, we're slowing enemies down. Now we're acting a lot, and my next turn is just Wildfire to apply burn to this target, and he will burn next turns. Now, in case of emergency, I can use Revitalization. Look, next turn will be boss turn, but after using Revitalization and healing my allies, I actually act immediately, yeah, once again, even without cheater pictures and stuff like that. And basically we continue rotating Wildfire, Ice Lance, Crippling Tsunami, and Revitalization to deal nice damage, slow enemy down, burn him, and heal our allies. There is one more normal skill, Thermal Transfer. It's the last in our rotation. It's low ice damage, but if target burning, we will get some AP. However, if we manage to gain bunch of ice stains, it can be achieved by using revitalization more, or for example, right now I got 2 blue, 1 light stain. With Wildfire, I will consume 2 blue stains for increased damage, so that's what I will do. And I will generate 1 more light stain. So I will give him ability to attack me a few times, take a bunch of damage, so you can see how powerful we can be. But most power comes only from our ability to heal, but also from revitalization, bunch of wildfires. It will apply regeneration, so our team will regenerate health on each turn. It's also very powerful, but again, what I wanted to show you is transfer. Thermal transfer is insanely cool. So if you manage to gain 2 light stains, it will count them as green stains. Only will regenerate some AP by attacking this target, and I'm getting basically maximum AP. Make 1 more turn immediately, and this turn can be used Wildfire to apply even more burn. I can heal my party in case I need it, or I can even get down even more. As like supportive character in my opinion that can slow enemies down, it can damage over time effects on our enemies, which is also really cool. Pictus will give you some stats like speed, defense, health, but also they will give and provide some benefits, basically like abilities. So energizing turn will provide you with 1 AP on turn start. That's a really nice one, but I picked it not because it provides with 1 AP at turn start. Actually, I can get it pretty normally just by spending 20 Luminous. What is most important is high level of this Pictus, and its highest level and highest speed I can get, so I basically sorted it out by speed and picked it because it's the highest speed I can get. This gives me ability to act 2 times before enemies and generate my combinations. So speed is super important, but also defense and health also very important. That's why I got Aegis Revival over here for high defense and high speed, and Augmented Counter for high health. Extremely high health actually, 4000 health bonus. So it can be completely different Pictuses for you if you found and leveled different Pictuses first. Just make sure you got something that provides you extremely high health, extremely high defense and nice speed, and just very good speed. And that's it. But shield on being revived and AP on turn start is useful, of course. Augmented Counter, not very useful, especially if you're messing up counter attacks, but that's again just for our basic attributes. So let's jump to Luminous. That's where the build kinda glues up together. And for this build, most important ones will be supportive Pictuses that will provide us with AP. So that energy provides AP on killing enemy. Energy Master provides extra AP when you gain any type of AP. Energizing Start, more AP on turns on battle start. Energizing Turn, AP on every turn. So that's kind of my most important stuff you need in this build. Then, since we are healing our targets with this build, accelerating heal is extremely cool. Healing ally also applies Rush for 1 turn. Rush is also a buff, and with this in consideration, Healing Boon will heal 15% HP on applying a buff. This means we're healing not just 60% of health to all team. We're also healing extra 15 on top. Basically, we can heal almost 100% health every time we use our healing spell with just combination of accelerating heal, healing boon, and this build basically. Other than that, you can get any like burning Pictus, like double burn, applying burn will gain extra stack, and powerful shell, very nice stuff. Again, gives you more damage reduction on shell. Shortcut, immediately play when falling below 30% health. Once per battle, very useful. You fall below certain health threshold, you will take a turn, even if next turn will be on enemy side, and you instantly will heal yourself and your party. Next up is defensive Luminous, and they are also pretty straightforward. Base shield is just must have. If you're not affected by shield, on turn start you gain +1 shield. Super useful, you can take a hit, any type of hit, and it will not even damage you, so you're not forced to use healing on the next turn. Recovery recovers 10% health on turn start. Again, in combination with this Lune build, recovery will basically heal 100% health to all allies if everyone got this Lumina just for 10 Luminas. It's extremely cheap. Auto regeneration, apply regeneration on battle start, also very nice one. And Sweet Kill, recover 50% health on killing enemy. If there's a bunch of small enemies, if boss summons small enemies, that's pretty nice one to just stay healthy all the time. And last but not least, offensive Pictuses. Again, here is just super basic stuff. since our party will rely on burning, every Lumina that will interact with burn is useful, like critical burn for more critical chance against burning targets, breaking burn, break damage against burning targets will be increased. And since we are standing on full health most of the time, full strength is what we want. 25% increased damage on full health. We're not standing around with low health, we always at full with this Lune in the party, so that's really like powerful stuff. And shield affinity is nice, increased damage while having shields. Since with this party we will have just one shield most of the time, we don't care about negative effects of shield affinity because receiving any damage will remove all shields. We get just one, so we don't care. And teamwork, increased damage while all allies are alive. That's actually picked as that you want to have on all your party members, and just like that you can build extremely useful, supportive party member Lune. She can deal some damage, she can slow down targets, she can heal all allies, and that's very useful. And if you're having problems with other party members dying a lot, you can actually change some skills to electrify, that will extremely cheaply generate 2 lightning stains, and add rebirth. Rebirth will cost 0 AP and will revive a ally. By using this lightning stains, it will cost 0 AP, so that's another combination for supportive Lune in this party. I hope you enjoyed the video. You will have blast trying this Lune in your party. Make sure to watch other cool videos on the screen right now. I beated the game without ever using dodge or parry, so you can check this build, it's really powerful. Or because we can heal, check out this CL build. She will sacrifice health of your party to deal extremely OP damage, so you can heal this health afterwards. See you in the next videos.